What up, though? It's your boy Meech, aka the Sillage Saint. Hope everyone's doing well. Time for another weekly rotation video where I break down the fragrances that I wore from Sunday, December 3rd through Saturday, December 9th. I wore 7 fragrances over the course of the week, and we're going to talk about those right now. On Sunday, I went with Woody Chestnut by Dossier Perfumes. This is a fragrance that is inspired by Maison Margiela's By the Fireplace, which that, of course, is a part of their replica line. This literally gives you a smoky fireplace kind of vibe. There's vanilla and chestnut in here as well. That gives it some sweetness. But this is a fragrance that was fitting for the occasion of the day. I was doing some holiday decorating, Christmas tree decorating with my daughters, and so this was the perfect fragrance that I felt kind of embodied that moment. And so Woody Chestnut by Dossier Perfumes was the choice on Sunday. On Monday, I decided to go with Infinity Rose by Maison Alhambra. I've been doing some wearing and testing of this fragrance. This is one that I recently added to my collection. I have a first impressions video recorded, and that should be posted to my social media very, very soon. But this, of course, is a rose-dominant fragrance. It is also a clone of Initio's Atomic Rose. You have Bulgarian and Turkish rose in here. I think there's a vanilla note in here as well. But again, this is really just a rose-dominant fragrance. It is definitely a unisex fragrance. Some people would say it might lean feminine. On my skin, I just kind of felt like it was right down the middle. It wasn't masculine at all, but it wasn't too feminine where I didn't feel like I could wear it. It has a very pleasant smell. I like it a lot. So on Monday, I went with Infinity Rose by Maison Alhambra. On Tuesday, I went with a fragrance that's been getting a lot of attention on my social media as of late, and that is Contre Men Only Intense by Camara Perfumes. This fragrance, of course, gets you pretty close to Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum. This is a spicy, powdery fragrance with that makeup bag iris note. The longevity on here, again, it was a $15 fragrance that I bought at Marshall's, so the longevity is kind of like the 5 to 6 hour range. But it was a pretty uneventful Tuesday. Just wanted to put it on and get a feel for wearing it. And I like it. I like it a lot. I'm a fan of iris notes, so I was really intrigued and excited to wear this one. And it's definitely something I'll pull out for sure and wear again on kind of more of those casual, laid-back days. So on Tuesday, I went with Contre Men Only Intense by Camara Perfumes. On Wednesday, I decided to go with Starmen Nebula by Fragrance World. I just recently posted a first impressions review on this fragrance. I purchased it from Triple Traders for $20. This is a inspired by fragrance of Amen's Pure Malt by Mugler. I think I gave it an 8 out of 10 on my first impressions review, and I like it a lot. It's very boozy. There is notes like VSK, which is a liquor note. There's also malt in here as well. This is a fragrance that probably is going to be more geared towards the evening, but of course you can wear fragrances anytime you please. I do. I clearly wore this during the day on Wednesday, but more so for testing purposes. But when I do want to wear this for, like, say, a traditional or regular wear, this is probably one that I'm going to pull out in the evening, maybe for a date night or a night out. But it does give you that booziness and smells very, very close to Amen Pure Malt, and Pure Malt is a discontinued fragrance. So if you're looking for that scent DNA, Starmen Nebula by Fragrance World may be the one to go with. It was my fragrance on Wednesday. On Thursday, I decided to go with Missoni Pour Homme by Missoni. As you can see, I have a very small sample size here. I've been doing some wearing and testing of this fragrance. I'll have a episode of Cop It or Drop It on this one in the near future. But this one was intriguing to me because I had watched some videos and heard that this could be a suitable replacement for Bleu de Chanel. This doesn't smell one-to-one to Bleu de Chanel, but you do get citrus and aromatics at the top with notes like lemon and lavender. This is also a gingery fragrance as well. There's ginger in the mid, and then this dries down to a woody, musky fragrance. Now, this one had to grow on me for a minute because when I initially put it on my skin, I got sort of like a weird kind of stench. And I know some people might say, well, maybe that's skin chemistry. But after letting it sit for a couple weeks and revisiting, I would put it on my skin and it was fine. This is a fragrance, again, that is growing on me. Not 100% sure if I'll add a full bottle to my collection, but Missoni Pour Homme was my fragrance choice on Thursday. On Friday, decided to go with Ghost Spectre by Fragrance World. This is a newer fragrance to my collection. I like this one a lot. I just did a first impressions review on this one. That is on my page if you want to check that out. This is a fragrance that is a clone of Nishane's Ani, and this is a great fragrance. It is citrusy at the top, but this is really about the creamy vanilla that you get from this fragrance. It smells a lot like a vanilla waffle ice cream cone. It lasts a pretty decent amount of time too. I was able to get probably about 7 hours out of this one, and it is an enjoyable wear. It just smells very good. My daughter actually complimented me when I was wearing this one. So on Friday, I went with Ghost Spectre by Fragrance World. And finally, on Saturday, decided to go with Dolce & Gabbana's The One. This was actually a choice of my daughter. I was down between this and Bleu de Chanel Parfum, and she picked this one for me for a night out. I attended a live recording of a podcast that I enjoyed listening to, so it was a fun night out, and this is a great fragrance to wear for those night outs, for those date nights. It's warm, spicy. There's an orange blossom note in here as well. Not a whole lot you need to say about this. Most people know how great this fragrance is, and it was a great choice for a fun Saturday night. Dolce & Gabbana's The One. Well, there you have it, guys. 7 fragrances that I wore from Sunday, December 3rd through Saturday, December 9th. What fragrances did you wear during the week? Feel free to throw those in the comments section. Would love to hear about them. Once again, it's your boy Meech, aka the Sillage Saint. Be sure to check out my social media for more. But until next time, take care. Peace.